And starting off straight away with breaking news coming in. After 20 hours of grilling by the Enforcement Directorate, Tamil Nadu Higher Education Minister K Ponmudi returned home in the early hours this morning. The agency has summoned Ponmudi to its office once again at 4 p.m. in the evening today. Meanwhile, DMK leaders have called the ED arrest and questioning the central government's vendetta politics. DMK spokesperson Saravanan has called the 20-hour-long interrogation as an utter violation of human rights. Joining me is a senior editor, Republic TV, Shravan Sen. Shravan, it's over to you to take our viewers through the significance of the ED grilling, all that has happened. What are you picking up from your sources? If you could take us, give us more details.
Well, in fact, Rukma, till about late last evening, Tamil Nadu minister was being questioned by the Enforcement Directorate. What we can now confirm is that from the searches that were carried out yesterday at his residence, the Enforcement Directorate has recovered around 70 lakh rupees in cash. Apart from that, we are also being told that foreign currency, British pound and US dollars have also been recovered worth about 10 lakh rupees. Not just that, we are also given to understand that the Enforcement Directorate late last night has attached about 41.9 crore fixed deposit, once again linked to the minister. In fact, the minister was essentially called in to the Enforcement Directorate basically to explain the source of the money, which we are now being told that the minister has essentially failed to do so. And that is the reason why he's once again been summoned by the Enforcement Directorate to be present in the Chennai office where the questioning essentially will take place. Now, just to quickly take our viewers through what are the allegations that have essentially been leveled against the minister. This was when he was holding the mines portfolio. We're given to understand that as per the FIR that was registered by the Tamil Nadu crime branch, they had basically leveled the allegation that the minister had illegally giving sand mining licenses not just to his family members, which includes his son, but also a Benami holder. Thereafter, through various layered money transfer, the money was the proceeds of crime that was generated from this particular scam was diverted to an Indonesia-based company, a company that was later bought by the minister. In fact, we are now given to understand that the same very Indonesia-based company was sold for over 100 plus crore rupees was sometime last year is what we are picking up at this point in time. So in a nutshell, Rukma, this is what the allegation that has been leveled against the Tamil Nadu minister. This comes at a time when this is the second such minister in the DMK government that is facing such allegations. The DMK, however, has also linked this time of action to the opposition meeting that is being attended by the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, M.K. Stalin, and they say that this is an attempt that has been made by the centre to prevent M.K. Stalin from attending the opposition meeting.
Right, Shravan. Well, he is the second minister in the DMK cabinet to undergo this kind of scrutiny on the part, this kind of grilling by the ED, and also the kind of recoveries that have been made. It is emerging now that earlier too he was only recently acquitted in a land grabbing case. Was it known that he was into these kind of activities before this, Shravan? Because, you know, the state, his leader, M.K. Stalin, is completely sidestepping the issue of the kind of recoveries that have been made, the kind of charges, the kind of proof that is evident everywhere, and linking it to vendetta politics.
Well, the DMK government is lashed out of the centre. In fact, they have also gone a step ahead by saying that the governor, as well as the Enforcement Directorate, are working at the behest of the centre. In fact, they are campaigning on the behalf of the Bharatiya Janata Party. That's the response that has come in from the DMK at this point in time. They are raising this entire question about that why exactly has the Enforcement Directorate carried out searches on the very day when MK Stalin was supposed to leave for Bengaluru for the opposition meeting. They are referring to the fact that this is a case which goes back to 2020. And why did it take so many years for the Enforcement Directorate to come to any sort of conclusion? In fact, in this very case, there has been attachment that has been made by the Enforcement Directorate of movable as well as immovable properties of the minister. The provisional attachment order was upheld by the Appellate Authority back in 2021, and thereafter no action was taken. Now, this is the position that has been taken by the Enforcement Directorate.
Right. Right, Shravan, many thanks for joining us there. And for those insights, we'll be back with you later throughout the day for more. And there are many reactions coming into this. 20 hours of grilling by the Enforcement Directorate. And Ponmudi now back at his residence.
Hours of investigation from the Enforcement Directorate on Minister Ponmudi and his son MP Gautam Sigamani has now come to an end, which started yesterday at 7 a.m. in the morning, has ended at 3:30 a.m. early in the morning today. The minister just left the Enforcement Directorate office, which is in Nungambakam, to his residence in Saidapet, and we also are given to understand that the ED has summoned Minister Ponmudi for further investigation at 4 p.m. today in the evening. Therefore, this investigation is set to continue, and we have confirmed confirmation that this case was all about this illegal sand mining allegations and the charges that was against the minister from his tenure back in 2006 to 2011. And we are also given to understand that this case is also about that incurrence of loss of rupees 28 crore to the exchequer, and the DMK, who's now speaking, says again it's a violation of human rights, and that a 72-year-old man was physically harassed the entire day, making him sit for 20 plus hours and suffer. And the DMK says that if the BJP thinks that this kind of intimidation is going to stop the chief minister and the party from forming the opposition meeting or opposition unity, it is definitely not going to happen, is what the DMK is saying here. This is Vashni Ramu along with camera person Nanda Kumar from Chennai for Republic TV.
And Varshini there with that ground report. After 20 hours of grilling, he returns home at 3 in the morning. We'll try and get in touch with her later on. Let's listen in to some more sound bites to understand more, even as reactions are pouring in regarding this latest development, these ED raids on Higher Education Minister of Tamil Nadu, Mr. Ponmudi.
Currently, sir, can you tell us what is
Sir, 2 words, sir.
Sir, can you tell us what is the situation, sir? No arrest? Sir, can you tell us what is exactly happening? Why does the investigation take so long to happen?
What is the reason, sir? Thank you. So what is the reason, sir?
What is the reason, sir? Can you give us some information?
Enforcement Directorate has made our leader, Mr. Ponmudi, detained him for almost until 3:30. All of you are so tired. We are all tired. Imagine the kind of pressure, the torture the minister would have underwent. Is this the way to investigate a case? Is this such a huge case that if he is not going to be investigated today, that they will destroy? This is a case pertaining to the year 2007. And they say, oh, if he is not going to be investigated today, the evidence will be lost. Whom are they trying to joke? This is a big joke. This is a fraud played on the human rights in this country. There is no respect. He's a 72-year-old man. He's already under medication. If this happens to one of our family members, will we be able to tolerate this? This is utter violation of human rights by the Enforcement Directorate. We told them, give them summons, they'll appear tomorrow.
and more.